I'm fairly certain that this week's weigh-in is gonna be disappointing. Not as disappointing as last week's, but based on what happened last week, where I had one cheat day and it seems like it kind of destroyed the progress of the week, something very similar happened. I am hitting my calories every day. I'm not going over, except for possibly yesterday. I kind of had a cheat day, but it was like a light cheat day. We went to Golden Corral. It's like a buffet. I had 2 half scoops of macaroni and cheese. I had a pork chop. I had like 5 hush puppies, some turkey, some chicken, some ham, and then I had Rice Krispies as well. I had a double Whopper with cheese at Burger King for lunch. I had just a protein bar for breakfast. I specifically was eating the protein bars to hopefully get protein up. I do feel like my protein has gone up, but I do still feel like I have more fat than I do carbs or protein. Why is there so much fat in everything, dude? I guess it makes it taste good, right? So it wasn't really a cheat day, but once I found out we were going to Golden Corral, it was like, well, I can't exactly track calories there. One thing I did notice is my body's reaction to carbs is noticeable. The other day, it was lunchtime. I was going to eat lunch. I wanted to avoid fat. So I asked ChatGPT, like, what can I eat here in front? I was at a gas station for work. So I went in there and I had a Rice Krispie treat, a small one, and I got this bag of like, imagine pork rinds, but it's chicken instead of pork. I opened that bag. It smelled awful. I tasted one. It didn't really taste great. Only ate one piece. That's it. And then I had the Rice Krispie treat. And then I got home and I had so much energy. And I was like, why am I so energetic right now? Why do I feel like so like ready to go? It's because Rice Krispies is all carbs, right? Pretty much. That's like the food category or whatever that gets converted into energy very quickly and easily, right? I do feel an almost small nagging hunger maybe like 2 hours after I eat. And I've been chewing gum a lot just to kind of like avoid that. If I'm busy on something, if I'm working on something, then I can ignore the hunger feeling. It's almost like when you get bored, you want to eat. I exercised twice, like a 30-minute exercise thing intentionally, right? There were other times I exercised because like my girlfriend was exercising or I had, some time to kill. Did some light exercise, but I don't know if it really counts. Exercise is just like, it's just a hassle. It's so just, even what I'm doing, which is just basically walking in place. Maybe I should do VR. Would that count if I did exercise in VR? Because at least then you're kind of like distracted, Maybe that's something I should try. I kind of think it's going to be almost exactly the same as what it was. Like I feel better, but I don't feel lighter. And I guess I thought I would feel lighter. I should be happy with any sort of loss this week. But before we weigh in, let's try a protein bar. Last week we tried a David, which I actually have a different flavor of David, but we're going to go with a pure protein Fruity Pebbles. And let's see how it tastes. It looks interesting. It's got the Fruity Pebble on top, the white thing. I've actually had this brand before, Pure Protein, but it was like a birthday cake. That Fruity Pebble flavor is there, for sure. But it still has this weird protein nougat stuff. And then this like slightly crispy like cookie wafer. But that Fruity Pebble taste, you get it. Not bad. All right, let's go weigh in. Step on. All right, I'm just hoping for anything that's less than what it was last time. 348.8. Was that less? I think that's the lowest that we've ever got. I got to go back and check. I'm so surprised right now. Hang on. 348.8. I think that's the lowest it's been. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I weighed myself halfway through the week, and it was up. So I was sure I was going to be disappointed today. Halfway through the week, we had Little Caesars, and I ate a lot of it. But I made sure to keep it under my calories. I did all the calculations. And the day after, I weighed myself. And it was still less than last week, but it wasn't like this much that we saw. It was only like point something, like less than a pound. That's why I was expecting to kind of be disappointed today. But the fact that that's the lowest, that's really awesome. That makes me feel a little bit better. So the plan for, I think, this next week, number one, keep doing all I'm doing with the food wise. I think I need to really be conscious of the fat that I'm taking in. I don't exactly know how to approach that. I will just maybe keep that in my back of my mind as I do things. I think I'm going to try VR workouts because I know like I can do Beat Saber. I know there's other workout apps and stuff, probably stuff for free. I think that would be a more engaging form of exercise for me personally. My worry is that it's not walking, but I'll try it this week. I'm actually really, really happy with that result though. It's not way below the lowest, but it is going down, and that is good. So anybody who's watching, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.